Most people assume that if you don't post on social media, something must be wrong. They think you're antisocial, insecure, or that your life just isn't interesting enough to share. But psychology suggests something very different. People who don't post on social media often have a fundamentally different relationship with attention. They don't feel the need to constantly announce what they're doing or who they're becoming. Their sense of identity is stable, even when no one is watching. In psychology, this is linked to intrinsic self-worth, a mindset where value isn't measured by reactions, but by alignment with personal standards. These individuals are often deeply selective. They understand that every post sends a signal, and not all signals are worth sending. Before sharing anything, they subconsciously ask, is this for connection or validation? Am I expressing myself or performing? Would this still matter if no one reacted? When the answer feels hollow, they choose silence. And that silence isn't emptiness, it's discernment. Another major trait is high cognitive control. People who don't post tend to resist impulsive behavior more easily. They don't feel pressured by trends, viral moments, or the fear of being forgotten. Psychology connects this to delayed gratification, the ability to prioritize long-term meaning over short-term attention. They're not chasing relevance, they're building substance. There's also a strong connection to present moment awareness. Instead of reaching for a phone to capture every moment, they stay inside the moment itself. They experience life directly, without turning it into content. This creates deeper emotional encoding, meaning their memories are richer and more personal, even without photos or posts to prove it. Another overlooked reason people stay offline is emotional boundaries. Some individuals instinctively protect their inner world. They understand that once something is posted, it's no longer fully yours. It becomes interpreted, judged, compared, and reshaped by others. Psychologically, this reflects a strong sense of self-boundary clarity, knowing where you end and where public opinion begins. They don't need constant reassurance that their experiences are valid. Their life doesn't need witnesses to feel real. Interestingly, many non-posters are also high observers. They notice patterns most people miss. They study conversations, behaviors, power dynamics, and emotional cues. While others are busy broadcasting, they're quietly learning. This trait is linked to metacognition, the ability to think about thinking. It allows them to navigate social environments with precision, even without being visible. And here's the part that often surprises people. Not posting doesn't mean someone lacks ambition. In fact, many are working intensely behind the scenes. They're focused on skill building, personal growth, financial stability, emotional healing, things that don't translate well into a post. Their progress happens slowly, privately, and intentionally. No countdowns, no announcements, no highlight reels. Just consistent, unseen effort. So when you come across someone who rarely posts, never explains themselves, and seems almost invisible online, don't assume they're disconnected. They may simply understand something most people haven't realized yet. That attention is a tool. Silence is a strategy. And not every meaningful life needs to be lived out loud. Sometimes the strongest minds move quietly. And sometimes the people you hear from the least are the ones who are most at peace.